City bus from Reno back to Carson City. I was originally ticketed to Carson City on the Silver State Main Line. Decided to go all the way through to Reno because I thought there would be a better way. I did a little research on the bus and I mistakenly came to the conclusion it would be better to go on to Reno and then go north of Lake Tahoe, but that didn't pan out. So I spent yesterday resting and planning my next move, and it means going back down to Carson City, where I'm going to transfer to Blue Go, which is the Carson City bus system, and then I'm going to transfer to their express bus to South Tahoe, the Y station there, the westernmost station there, and that's where you fall off the end of the earth. The cross-country local has documented ways to get through Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, but I couldn't figure out how to get through California. And for those of us just joining, my name's William Friedman, and this is the Cross Country Local, a mission to go from the Atlantic to the Pacific using nothing but local and regional transit. And greetings from Reno. Well, hello. Like I say, you know, I've been playing that card every inch of the way. Are you here to tell me that Ohio and Indiana and Illinois couldn't get it done? Привет! Skak dela. So, anyway, I just couldn't. I was always saying, no, these states could get it done, and you can't, Missouri, or you can't, Texas, and they found a way to get it done. Just a little. I have some very dear friends who are Russian speakers from Moldova, and so anyway, all these states that are underserved by transit, or at least served by transit. Hey Macho, how you doing? I saw you following my tweets too. Thank you. And that's another point. Please follow me here on Periscope, and invite your friends to follow on Periscope. And you can also follow on Instagram and Twitter, hashtag XCLocal, X-Ray Charlie Local for Cross Country Local, and on Facebook at Cross Country Local community page. I'm going all the way to the Pacific Ocean. Right now, it looks like the end of the BART line in Ocean Beach, San Francisco. So, subject to change, subject to my actually accomplishing this, because as I said, all these states that I've been through where there have been gaps, which is pretty much, you know, Pennsylvania, there were gaps, found a way. Ohio, there was a gap, I found a way. Missouri, found some other way to get through. I was able to am I Johnny Cash? No, but I'm going right past Folsom Prison. That is an actual true fact. I will be setting a scope from Folsom. I have to actually change vehicles there. So, but anyway, you know, California, the state that, you know, never saw a federal dollar it didn't like, and is like real big believers in mass transit, they could not get me from Lake Tahoe to Sacramento. Specifically, they couldn't get me the 40-ish miles from... I've been everywhere, man. Okay. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, 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 the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. This ring of fire, this ring of fire. Do I get any hearts for that? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kristen. All right. Anyway, yeah, so here I am on the way to Carson City. And like I said, Nevada can get me into California. California cannot get me the 45 miles, somewhere between 40 and 45 miles from the western station that's called the Y Station in South Lake Tahoe to Pollock Pines, which is where the Sacramento commuter system works out. How are you getting from Tahoe to Sacramento then? That is an excellent question. Please, everybody give. Aw, I got a cheerleader. How am I doing it? Boots, backpack, sleeping pad. Got a sleeping bag in the backpack. I've got a tent and a ground tarp in the sleeping pad. You know, throw me like a burva. I'm gonna have to find out what a burva is. Yeah, I'm crazy, but you know what? It's been too easy. I mean, it's been this happy-go-lucky jaunt so far. Like a supermassive spinning black dog. Yeah, I remember the Donner Party, and if I'd have gone the north route, it would have been Donner Road. Yeah, it was called Donner Pass Road that all the transit runs along if you go north of Lake Tahoe. I thought South Tahoe sounds a whole lot better than Donner Pass. But throw you like a burva? Dude or lady or whatever. I wish I could, but I kind of threw my back out in Odessa. So yeah, a burva is like a supermassive spinning black dog. Yes, I understand. I don't know how they throw. If they're spinning and they do not have opposable thumbs, how do they throw? You're going to have to show me how a burva throws. I mean, I had a dog once, and when it threw up a lot, at dinner parties. So, you should never feed a dog under the table. So yeah, so I'm going to be hiking. It's listen, it's been too easy, but there was a winter storm warning last night. I mean, they were very serious. Stay indoors, put the chains on your tires, buy a month's supply of liquor. Now's a great time to go buy a Honda. All right, Z, I'm gonna block you just because you bore me. All right, so anyway, so I'm paying for all the good karma I got, all the wonderful people that I met along the way, and some wonderful people that I'd hoped to meet and it didn't happen. It's but whose love I've been feeling, like that. It's about time I kind of earned my keep here. So it's 45 miles, between 40 and 45 miles. I should be able to do it in 2 days. I'm giving myself 4, just because my back pain's gone down to my leg and it's a little iffy. But I had no trouble running for the bus this morning, so I don't think it's going to be that bad. Anyway, this is William Friedman for the Cross Country Local, and an endeavor to go from the Atlantic to the Pacific using only local or regional transit. I made it from Long Island starting on October 19th to here in Reno, and now it's on to Carson City in California. You can follow me here on Periscope. Invite your friends to follow me on Periscope. You can follow the Cross Country Local community page on Facebook, and follow XC Local, that's X-Ray Charlie Local for Cross Country Local. Oh, thank you, Kristen, on Instagram and Twitter. Now that's it for now. I'll touch base with you in about an hour or so from the next bus. In the meantime, I'll see you along the route.